What's up, everybody? We're so back, maybe. If we get a shiny tonight, we can officially be back. But yeah, I sorted out my capture card. We're all good. We're good to go, chat. We're ready. Also, I accidentally got into an encounter when I was fixing my capture card, so let me fix this in FireRed, and we'll just boom. Okay, we're back on track, chat. We're back on track. And by track, I mean we are over 21,000. Ooh, I started wandering into the other room by accident. Okay, everything should be good now. Will this be the stream where I finally get my shiny, chat? After 21,000... Actually, this is almost 22,000. I am approaching triple odds. Triple odds is 24K. Phase 15 for static Shalfa Avalugg. Oh no. I admire your optimism, chat. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We are back again in the land of no shinies, also known as FireRed. And we're almost at 3K for LeafGreen, so LeafGreen's starting to, you know, get up there. Give it up for day 43, everybody, day 43. You know, I should go check that. Did I hit the button? I did hit the button. Let me dig through my VODs. Let's see. Well, actually, when did I get my Charmander short out? That might be a better... Free from Oak's lab. That was probably Charmander. So that was April 8th, chat. Oh no, has it been that long? I published that short on April 8th. Oh no, I shouldn't have looked. Oh no, I shouldn't have looked. Have I really been here for 3 months? My perception of time is damaged. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, Chad. This is bad. Wait a minute. This is bad. Oh my god. Has it really been 3 months? Hi, Nidoran, female. We're starting off early. Mamma mia. I need an old man booper emote. 331? That's crazy. Ugh. This is probably, without a doubt, the longest shiny hunt I've ever done. We get turned into dust. I think that's what's gonna happen to me if I don't get this Nidoran or whoever soon. I think I'm gonna turn to dust. Music somehow feels appropriate right now. Yeah, because I started playing the day that these games dropped, essentially. Oh, man. God, it's been 3 months. since I've been shiny hunting Nidoran. I don't know what to do with this information. What's up, everybody? I'm thinking about time and how time works. Oh, no. A shiny Tropius ran from you. Oh, you ran into another one? Nice. You got the reclaim. Time is soup. So true. 3 months and 4 days. I mean, some of y'all are at like 30K and you're still in the lab, but that's a fate worse than death. That's like being sentenced to purgatory. I mean, for a 3 months and 4 days as this is taken, you know, at least it's an easy walk back, forth, up or down, get in, counter, run away. I don't have to keep talking to Professor Oak or checking my menus or anything. I was very bold, too, to immediately turn around and then do that for Magikarp, which it honestly ended up working out. Getting Magikarp and Charmander close to each other, so I had very similar hunts that keeps it easier on my brain. Because again, I'm controlling both games with one Joy-Con in each hand. I don't have like some sort of turbo or anything controlling these. This is all me. Wow, there are no believers for the Twitch, for the prediction. Not that I blame believers, but sheesh. Speed and special attack, yes, probably. I would, if I were you, I would go and look up like old Smogon sets and maybe get an idea. Maybe find a set that you like and EV train it accordingly. Because they have sets going back to Gen 1, so you can find a competitive set you like. Do you actually want to play the game? That's where I'm at. I miss playing the game. Reminder, I am right underneath Mount Moon. So even if FireRed got a shiny in like the next 3 seconds, I still have to go and play the whole rest of the game, essentially. Only one gym leader left in LeafGreen, and that's Giovanni. As soon as LeafGreen gets its next and final shiny, I can go challenge the league, and then the challenge will be won. If Kyogre gets a pop singer name, does it? Kylie Minogue. What's up, Gerald? That's a good one. Ooh, Galarian Slowpoke, nice. I really love Galarian Slowpoke shiny. People don't appreciate the yellow shinies enough, Chad. It's always white shiny this, black shiny that, blue shiny this. Where's the appreciation for the yellow friends? Like Magikarp. I think Magikarp's a fantastic yellow shiny. Or gold. Gold yellow. Don't need to split hairs. Yes, Stuffle Beware. Those are two good ones too. So we have Starmie out because, again, just a little bit of this era tech. Starmie has the ability Illuminate, which increases your encounter rate. So after I get the shiny in FireRed, I will trade myself one for future hunts. That's the only reason Starmie is with us right now. I also have a damp Pokemon in my party in case Voltorb shows up shiny, because Voltorb can explode. LeafGreen has a Safari Zone? Yes, it does. Arguably one of the best Safari Zones there is. Oh, you got a gold Pooch. Poochie and Mightyena are so underrated. Having a shiny Mightyena on the team would be sick. Why can't you explode when things are damp? Yeah, the fuse won't light. Is that the logic? Voltorb hates Florida. It's too humid. Let's get this place humid. What's up, shiny Bulbasaur? Voltorb has no fuse. I have no fuse. Got a Bro and ZA, nice. That's a great shiny too. Maximum OOT. Oh, you're doing a combo rando of Ocarina and Majora. That's fun. I should do one of those at some point. Hey, the 20 stream streak. Colin Mankey. Hey, I'd be happy with Mankey. I mean, Chad, I'd be honest, I'd be happy with anybody at this point. Just free me. Please. Free me. I've been here for 3 months. 3 months and 4 days. Apparently. What's time? This feels like very appropriate music to be shiny hunting in the power plant. Voltorb, Mankey, Toucannon, the pissed off trio. Rusty keys. Some of the rules and things you can do with some of those randomizers is downright like just cool. Being able to like scatter. There's so many different settings that you can do with like keys and boss key and scattering items. It's cool. $21,940. I didn't even know numbers went up this high. I wonder if the Ocarina of Time remake is gonna have fancy pants, like premium edition, where you get like a, I don't know, what could they give you? Like a little copy, like a little Hyrule shield, or maybe like a little Master Sword. What could they, or an ocarina. What if they give you an actual ocarina? The 3 jewels. That would be cool too. Honestly, I would love to get the stones. Yo, what's Twin Rover gonna look like? I'm curious about the fairies too. The fairies had such a the fairies kind of scared me a little bit as a kid. They have that like that cackle, the witch cackle. And they're honestly kind of in spooky little rooms. They're in kind of like liminal little spooky rooms. Okay, we got 69% believers. I love to see it. versus the 31% non-believers. Nice. I think my favorite Great Fairy design, I really love what they did with them in Breath of the Wild / Tears. Even if their menuing and upgrading armor in Breath of the Wild takes too long. Oh, you got a Necrozma, nice. I think I got my Necrozma from Dynamax Adventures after 47 runs. I can't remember what the Wind Waker fairies look like. I mean, I've never played Wind Waker, so nobody be like, wow, I can't believe you don't, because I never played Wind Waker. It's one of the few Zelda games I've not played. Oh god, that Nidoran looks shiny for like 2 seconds. Am I tired of FireRed's crud? Yes. Most certainly. Magneton's low riding. Low magneting. Magnets, how do they work? I really hope the next season of Champions they add some Gen 4 Pokemon like Magnezone, Togekiss. Also, it's crazy that there's no Storm Drainers in the game. Not that I really, like, want to see Gastrodon and company, but I feel like we should at least have, like, one Storm Drainer. There's a lot of powerful water types running around Champs right now. And no Storm Drainers. Actually, let me look at the list of Storm Drainers. Huh. There's not as many Storm Drain Pokemon as I thought there was, chat. It's such a small list. It's Shellos, Gastrodon, Finneon, Lumineon, and then as a hidden, Lileep, Cradily, Maractus, and Tatsu. Huh. I thought there was more. So we need Cradily and we need Gastrodon in Champs. Oh, little Igloo, Alolan Sandshrew. He's fun. It's officially your birthday. Happy birthday! Yeah, Cradily could be fun. That would genuinely be pretty fun. There's not enough fossil Pokemon in the game yet for people to run a full fossil team. Imagine what's gonna happen when they had Dracovish. Did they nerf Vicious Rend? I can't remember. I feel like Dracovish is gonna be quite good. Oh, they have some obscure ones? That's fun. I need the Pokemon Center to restock some of their old plushies. It's been a while for some of their sitting cuties that I haven't had an opportunity to order yet. Yup, FireRed is still at one lonely shiny, the calmest Charmeleon. Oh man, I got a new monitor stand today, Chad. It is such a night and day difference. My widescreen monitor was like laying kind of perched on some bubble wrap off to the side before, but now they're finally both off my desk. Hey, the 3-stream streak. Oh, have they not restocked a Alolan Raichu in a while? They just announced the Meltan and Melmetal sitting cuties, so I feel like we're due for Gen 8 soon. Maybe like September, October? For the watch time? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I actually made a Pokemon Center purchase the other day, which it's been a while. I've not bought anything from the Pokemon Center in a while, but I actually got a playmat. I got the Kling Klang family playmat for my desk. Ow. So that's gonna be fun. It kind of took a few days to ship. I mean, it's been a long time since I've ordered from the Pokemon Center, but one thing I remember ordering from them before is that they were usually very fast. Maybe they're swamped with orders, I don't know. They had some fun playmats that there's a few that I was considering, but a lot of them were sold out. Like the majority of playmats they have up on the website, there's only like 2 pages and then you hit all the ones that are sold out. Oh yeah, the custom t-shirt thing. I can't believe they brought that over here because that's been a prominent feature of the Japanese Pokemon Centers for a while, where you can go in and get your own, like your favorite Pokemon printed on a t-shirt with some designs that you can pick. I think they just added all of Gen 2 the other day, so they're still adding on to it. I miss the Pokemon. Any of you remember the original Stitch series where they were like these nice like long sleeve or button up like quality shirts? They were nice. They made it to Gen 4 and then the business like shut down. The Pokemon Center always tells you the percentage of whatever material the clothing is made out of in the description, so make sure you check that. It should tell you. Charmeleon's too cool of a cucumber. He's not letting any shinies on board. I wonder, the Pokemon Center hasn't put up their TCG anniversary stuff yet, have they? That'll probably be a... The website will probably not be able to hold all that traffic. Oh yeah, they added Professor Willow Pikachu. That's one of the most sauceless Pikachus they've ever added. Okay, yeah, I did look at the, so you can customize, select product type, pick your favorite Pokemon, select your design, select color and size. It goes all the way up to Gen 2. So they're still adding all the gens. That's fun, though. Any luck today? Nope. Not yet, anyway. I remember there was one afternoon that I was around, because usually I'm not at my computer during that time. And I remember Or maybe I like woke up or something. I can't remember what the context was, but I saw there was a queue open for the Pokemon Center, which I just jumped in line and it said like 4 days. It like glitched on me and it gave me a really long time. It's like, oh. Well, never mind. If I uploaded anything Booper related, the system would delete it immediately. Forbidden. Forbidden Booper. And I remember looking at that Psyduck. Because that's what you see. If you're in the queue for the Pokemon Center, you see that dreaded Psyduck. I've seen it glitch out to where it said like 45 days before, something crazy like that. People have been complaining about the Pokemon Center's website for as long as it came back. I've had it ban me before. It mistakenly thought I was a bot, so it IP banned me. That was great. Yeah, they just added Gen 2 the other day, Cacturn. They haven't finished adding all the gens yet. I think it's a work in progress. Oh, the Wand Company Moonball. They should have shinies. That would be fun. I'd love to have a custom shiny shirt. Shinies don't get merchandised as much as people might think. Which I guess is both a blessing and a curse. It does exist. They do release it every now and then. But it's rather uncommon. Usually, if there's going to be shiny merchandise, it's because there's a Pokemon in the anime that is shiny. The last bit of shiny merchandise that came out was Black Rayquaza for the anime. Oh yeah, speaking of the Pikmin music, chat, speaking to Pikmin in general, and merchandise, Hot Topic has a bunch of new Pikmin merch. They have some cute new shirts. There's an Ochi... I think it's like a wallet or a coin purse. They have a really cute Pikmin hat. Yeah, CB, they don't overdo it. They don't, well, I mean, you might be able to argue the shiny Lucario and the black Rayquaza, shiny Rayquaza stuff in the anime was overdoing it. I think they've been maybe overdoing it a bit too much in the anime. But yeah, I can appreciate that too. I hate Hot Topic shipping. Hot Topic and Box Lunch, which they're owned by the same company, require you to have like $100 or some shit before you get free shipping. And then if you don't hit the minimum, then it's like $10 shipping. It's like, I hate this. Also, their return policy, at least Box Lunches, I don't know if Box Lunch has the same policy as Hot Topic. But I got a clearance sweatshirt one time, and it was just the shittiest quality thing I've ever seen, and they wouldn't let me return it because it was a clearance item. You have to pay for it too. You have to pay for shipping to send it back. Like, for all the things like Amazon and Walmart's faults, at least whenever I return something, I don't have to jump through 1,000 hoops. Oh, Tobias. The infamous Tobias with his Darkrai and Latios. That's like somebody's random Pokemon OC character that they let loose. Tobias is so funny. What's his Japanese name? Is his Japanese name is Goofy as the dub name? Still lost to Cynthia. Cynthia's been consistently portrayed as like top 5 strongest trainers in like all of Pokemon. Yeah, you might be even able to call him like a tricky Tony. Hey guys, my name's Tobias. I have a Latios and a Darkrai. Alright, here we go. We're about to hit 22k and 3k, respectively. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. This makes me sad. These numbers are too large. This is Shy Guy Beach from Super Circuit, Mario Kart. I love Super Circuit. Frick the haters. The year 3000. Not much has changed, but they live underwater. One of the YouTube channels I watch, she's been doing like a Kim Possible retrospective, and I forgot that Shigo had a family. She has brothers that also have superpowers, but the brother is a superhero. He's basically like Superman. I completely forgot. That like jogged my memory. What's up, Cam? What's up, Sparkly? We just hit 3k and 22,000 as of 3 encounters ago. Annandale, Virginia. What's up, Hatman? Yeah, it's like 4 brothers and then Shigo. She's the... yeah. They're all color-coded, too. She got her powers from, like, a multicolor meteor. Is the deep lore. Pidgey, be reasonable. Worlds is almost here, I know! Actually, what date is Worlds? Pokemon Worlds 2026. It's the end of August. So it's August 28th to the 30th. That's kind of far away, honestly. We still have majority of a month to go, and then pretty much all of August. I forgot that it was the end. I hate this, like, gap of VGC events. I feel like Champions, in the way that it was announced and came out, kind of clumsy. Especially coinciding with real events. Doing some lab hunting, good luck. You'll be back in school by then. Yeah, they're already putting out back to school stuff. Which, Jesus, I swear that happens earlier and earlier. I actually saw some, here's the big properties, the big IPs that I was noticing in the back to school section. Because of course I had to go poke around. I do love stationery. Back to school shopping was always my favorite thing as a kid. So I noticed that there was a lot of Pikachu. There was some Pikachu folders. Oh, you would be correct, CB. K-pop Demon Hunters. And then there was also a lot of Star Wars, like Grogu, Mandalorian, Star Wars. Those are like the 3 big IPs that I noticed. Wow, July 1st? That's so early. Cobalian's your last shiny. Cobalian's not too bad at all. I didn't even realize the Pokemon Go Times Square thing was happening until the day they announced it. Why didn't they hype it up? Watch all the back to school stuff go up in real time. I think Virizion was the fastest for me as well. Over 28K? Oh, that's just insane. That is just too high of a number. Number shouldn't even go that high. Random members that community... I mean, community ambassadors... I feel like community ambassadors are kind of always a hostile force. Like, Neopets has community ambassadors, and a lot of people are distrustful of them. I guess case-by-case basis. Ended up spawning some extra shinies. Yeah, I think almost all my legendary hunts in ZA I ended up getting... Like, I think for Virizion, I also got, like, a Weepin' Bell. I got a few Psychics when doing the Lotties. Packed tightly like New Year's Eve. Got there eventually. Dude, that sounds miserable. Like, I'm sure it was a fun event to be at and like great story, but being packed in like a sardine in a giant crowd sounds scary. Does Hyperspace Scatterbug Spupa evolve into Hyperspace Vivillon? They should have done a Hyperspace Vivillon. Oh, Masuda was there? I didn't realize Masuda was there. I follow him. I just Twitter didn't show me. Here, I'll go look. Masuda. Oh yeah. He's in the VIP area. You're remotely coding in shiny locks. Oh my god, no way. I have to show you his tweet, chat. I have to show you his tweet. He drops an actual power of science in here. No way. I cried. It was the best. Happy 10th anniversary, Pokemon Go. I never thought the day would come where we could do the same things as in the footage from 10 years ago. The power of science is amazing. Thank you, all you trainers. The power of science, dude. Let's go. Oh, look. He's been taking some tourist pictures. You should have went up to the city, Justin. You could have run into Masuda. Oh, the old Pokemon Center handles. Ugh, Willow's face in this art is scary. Yeah, he still tweets. He's still active. Power of science. I have some words for him. Hey dude, remember what you said about Oraz, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, the Battle Frontier, and kids being on their phones? that was a crazy quote. It's funny that Masuda still hangs around. He clearly cares about the brand, because if I was him... Because he stepped down from most of his jobs at Game Freak. I mean, think of how much frickin' money is in that man's bank account. I'd be going and living on an island. Buying a nice house somewhere. With my trillion Pokemon dollars. Yeah, Masuda has some quotes that have truly aged like the finest milk. Some of the Terra Leak stuff that was, I remember there being some juicy drama about some of the internal employee affairs. Affairs is in ongoings. Yeah, maybe not that particular island. The Terra Leak was insane. Like, I will always think back to when that first started happening and be like, wow. The amount of weird information and shit that gave us. Rich guys from tech never fuck off. I've got to oversee my precious brand forever. Oh, I do remember that one character. That's a Masuda classic. Masuda famously said that there'd only be customizing in X and Y. I mean, that shows you that his thought process is a big part of Pokemon. Introducing something in a generation and then that only that generation can have it. It's not a thing that can show back up again. Somebody's got to have a good place of saved most of that somewhere. So you never see Ishihara out at any of these events, do ya? The VODs seem to be missing. I haven't needed to remove any VODs. They're there. Ugh, the Typhlosion stuff was more obnoxious because it just gave all the 11-year-olds in the fandom, haha, funny Typhlosion sex thing. Being Men in Black. Did you look right here? DDSP didn't do them justice. You think being able to customize Pokeballs and make them as fun as possible would be a priority of theirs? But again, that just shows you that that's Masuda's thinking. Like, oh, the stickers and ball capsules were Gen 4, so they can only be in Sinnoh games. What a lame way of approaching game development. And I guess from their standpoint, they want to differentiate the games. But like it's the region and the Pokemon that differentiate the games. To me. Miyamoto included. I think Miyamoto is going to be working at Nintendo until the day he dies. Didn't we have note that one of the big Nintendo guys was retiring and then he turned around and said, no, just kidding, I'm not. JK, you guys, never leaving. I mean, I definitely don't know what it's like to be a, you know, a Nintendo founding father, big, important, one of the key pieces of video game history. Miyamoto will be making weird products forever, probably. I hope Miyamoto has a protege for Pikmin. I need Nintendo to keep Pikmin alive. Yeah, I saw something like, when's the last time we got a GameCube game for NSO? Nintendo's eShop drip feed. It sucks. You can install a door at your house and it will make the same sounds that you hear in your favorite Nintendo game. Nintendor. Yes, how did we get Gale of Darkness before Colosseum? Why is Colosseum still not available on NSO? It doesn't make any sense. I've long theorized that every time there needs to be something new on NSO, they just take a really big, like, bucket or barrel contraption, fill it with a bunch of names, and then just pull out, like, 2 random games, and then they're like, here you go. Bob Dugnut Baseball 89 and some obscure, like, Wario game. And we'll see you in 3 months. I'm glad to see Pikmin getting some merchandise released. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but Hot Topic released a bunch of new Pikmin merchandise, so... it's nice to see the brand getting some merch. Oh, you never ended up getting your ghost donut. That's so rough. The game just not respecting your time in any way, shape, or form. Wario shuffleboard for the NES. Oh, they started stocking Twisted Wonderland stuff? Interesting. Yeah, everything in Japan is available to get in via lottery. One of the travel channels I like to watch, him and his wife did a fancy, very fancy, it was like a 7-star train in Japan, and it took them years to get in via the tiny little lottery that they have. Donut re-rolling's your least favorite part of the DLC. I mean, that's totally valid. It isn't exactly a barrel full of laughs. Let's get some Yakuza. It's just a crappy system. Like, the donut system in ZA is just miserable. It needed like 3 more passes. It's just pure chaos. Yeah, when you make a sandwich, you know what you're gonna get. It isn't random. Again, the DLC just does not respect your time in any way. It expects you to grind out every last little feature. The special scans are the worst. Yeah, everything in the DLC is RNG. The special scans, oh, you want Virizion? Sorry, here's another Gimme Ghoul zone. Or, God forbid, a battle zone. Why they thought people wanted to have battle zones in the special scans is beyond me. Every time you got Ghost 3, she gave you Humongo instead of Alpha. See, that's another cruel thing about it. Why are Humongo and Teeny in there? Like, it's a game specifically featuring Alpha Pokemon, and they throw in a bunch of wrenches in your plan. Like, depending on what berry you used, you should have been able to, like, lock in a feature, like... Habanberry locks in Alpha, or whatever. There's just too much RNG at play. It's miserable. And you have to get berries just to get into hyperspace zones and farm more berries. It's a vicious cycle. What is FireRed doing? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's another part to it as well, Cacturn. Yeah, if you get a Pokemon scan you want, and then it's in, like, a sewer or a unideal zone. I just think Humongo, Alpha, and Teeny should have been tethered to a specific berry or mechanic. We've calced it, chat. I've been doing FireRed for about 3 months now. Looking for Nidoran since I got Charmander. They're killing off somebody. Who's left that even matters? Sigma Pokemon. Nidoking was gonna get a Gigantamax in Sword and Shield and they cut it. Which, honestly, I'm okay with. Honestly, chat, I'm okay with that. And sometimes you get a Pokemon you want, you're either in the sewer, which 9 times out of 10 when you spawn into the sewer, you're spawned into a giant group of aggressive Pokemon. Which just makes fast traveling over and over again to re-roll shinies impossible. Nidoqueen should as well. I agree. I think it would have been kind of sad if they just left one of them out. I mean, listen, if they give Nidoqueen her teeth back, I would be happy with that. The worst Gigantamax is Machamp. I hate Gmax Machamp. I don't understand what they were going for at all with it. And I say this as a Machamp fan. Hey, I would love female Nidoran. If I get female Nidoran, I would be so happy. Machampion. I've used Machamp on quite a few teams. It's one of those Pokemon that I consistently wish was more competitive than it actually is. Fighting types from Gen 1 just kind of stink. Like, try using Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee against, like, modern fighting Pokemon. It's not gonna go great. I saw somebody talk about an interesting, for Ledian. This was specifically about Ledian. That Ledian should have a 0 to hero form like Palafin. And they should have maybe like a little, like, Justice League-esque superhero group of like 3 or 4 Pokemon that all have like a 0 to hero form. I thought that was a neat idea. That sounds cool. Who else is kind of superhero-y, chat? I think Ledian should definitely be one. Who fits with Ledian and Palafin? Low kicks. Zacian and Zom. Imagine giving Zacian a new form. Gliscor. Esper. Yeah, Hawlucha maybe. Ledian versus Buzzwole. Yeah, Marshadow. That'd be fun to incorporate a mythical. Yeah, you know what? Floatzel. They've never done anything with Floatzel yet. Oh god, I thought that Magneton was shiny. Gligar, man. I like when people say Gligar is Gleegar. Glee. He's so full of glee. Moltres. I saw some people dumping on the legendary birds the other day. They were like... It was one of those classic bound to rage bait me Zoomer takes on TikTok. Oh no, this was Twitter actually. And it was like, modern legendaries are so much better than old legendaries. And they were using the legendary birds as an example. It's like, no. Step off the birds. New thing good, old thing bad. Yup. It's like people were getting angry that the birds are too simple. Like, they're too simple. God forbid everything doesn't look like a Digimon. Power creep exists. That's true. That is true. As far as like competitive wise, they make new legendaries very busted. They make them busted and then a generation later they go back and they nerf them. We noticed that? They do that a lot. Yeah, the legendary birds don't have great shinies, but as Pokemon, I don't know how you could hate them. I really don't. Favorites based on when they were children, sure. That definitely could be it. Yeah, meanwhile we have Monkey Dory. I did see somebody in the comments say that Pheasantipity outmogs all three Kanto birds. Which is a take of all time, if I've ever heard one. $22.1K. Oh my goodness. Hippo number 3 in singles? No, not the evil hippo. Also, heads up chat, ads are gonna play, but you probably won't miss anything. I miss Zapdos, chat. I know legendaries and competitive are a slippery slope, and perhaps champions is better off just without them completely, but sometimes I'm like, wait, man, I wish I had Zapdos on my team. Yeah, I found it. I found the tweet. One of my friends looked me dead in the eye and told me that legendaries were cooler back then. Like, are we dead ass? Yeah, we're dead ass. Poor Moltres. What did Moltres do to deserve this? What do you know? 18. Imagine my surprise. Every time. Every single time. Use your own hippo. Man, a hippo mirror match sounds terrible. Do you have a good water type on your team? Those are at least what I find to be the best ways to deal with hippo. Primarina, Rotom Wash. Greninja, Blastoise. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, there's no Storm Drainers in Champions right now, so no Gastrodon, no Cradily. Nobody to challenge a lot of these nasty, nasty water boys. Milotic, I think Milotic could work too, honestly. Love Milotic. Yeah, if you can get, depends on if the hippo is all invested. I wanted to combine defense and invest. Defense today. If they're fully invested in defense, Flower Trick will not do that much. But it depends. Some hippos go more special D, some go more regular D. We need air balloon. As soon as they add air balloon, that basically would completely halt hippo. What's up, Shanala? Oh, I like the cards that you pulled, specifically that Claydol. That Claydol's a nice one. School's out for the summer. Fossil Fighters. I keep seeing... Listen, Fossil Fighters has fans. Y'all gotta keep talking about it. Keep it in the cultural zeitgeist. It might happen. Yeah, not every hippo whirlwinds, but a lot of them do whirlwind. But they all yawn, yup. It's such a... Ugh. I hate yawn. Sleep claws. I think the sleep claws will always be a Smogon only invention. Honestly, chat, if Hippo's giving you a lot of trouble, consider this. A taunter. Because if you taunt Hippo, what's it gonna do? I was actually thinking about putting taunt on perhaps Whimsicott. A fast taunter would be very nice. You could do taunt Grimmsnarl. Even better if you put taunt on something like a Gyarados or a Rotom. Because then they can't hit you with EQ. They'd own Viv, though, if they had Whirlwind. Yup, anybody that can get you a nice, quick taunt, worth considering. I think it does. Dragon Tail doesn't, though. I can tell you from much experience. What's been my worst shiny hunting? Well, it might be right now in FireRed. I am quickly approaching triple odds. I've been shiny hunting this Nidoran for 3 months. It's a good thing I got past, to get to the Safari Zone. Because if not, that would have been not great. Because we are coming up on Safari Week, chat. I don't have Gary on my current iteration of my team, which... I don't know, I might miss him. Although Gary was missing a lot of T-waves on me, a few power whips. Did not love that. And this is not phased. We've not phased at all. I've not gotten a single shiny in all 22,000 plus encounters. Not a single one. We had some really brutal misses the other day in Champions. It was honestly... that triple axle miss I'm still haunted by. I don't have Meow on my current team either, but maybe that's a good thing with how much I hate triple axle. And we are also coming up on our very first Scarlet Violet Outbreak event of the year. They, for whatever reason, randomly announced that we're getting another Outbreak event featuring a lot of fish Pokemon. I believe that starts on the 17th, which we'll definitely check it out. Play rough. I've seen a lot of Mimikyus misplay rough. Yeah, Hisui Basculin is in the Outbreak event. So we're gonna try to get a rare mark fish, is basically gonna be the goal. That is weird that physical fairy moves are just kind of so much worse than special fairy moves. Why? Like, why is that? Alright, you ready for the cry? Ooh, that was kind of a low one. Who the heck was that? That sounded like a newer gen Pokemon. I don't know, it sounded like a crab. Is that Cloth? Cloth sound like that? Ooh, Encore is another piece of fun tech. Encore can kind of work similar to Taunt if you can position it correctly. Trap them in, trap a hippo yawning or going for slack off. Oh, Dewpider's a good guess. Sounded like a little creature. Yeah, I don't think they brought their best and brightest when they made the Loyal 3. Prankster Encore, somebody using Fake Out. That's so much fun. I'd love to nail a Kangaskhan doing that. Are there any other types where that's the case, chat, where the special side or the physical side are just so much better? I guess electric. Special electric moves just are so much better than physical electric moves. Like, it's hard to be a physical electric type. It's rough. I feel like Steel has a lot of good physical moves. I mean, there are some decent special Steel moves. Spark users rejoice. Do you and your loved ones love doing Spark? Well, guess what? Bugs have kind of been a work in progress for many, many years. Yeah, Plasma Fists. It's like, Raging Bolts. Thunderclap, that's what it's called. It's like Thunderclap being exclusive to Raging Bolt. There's actually quite a few good electric type moves that are... It's like Electro Drift on Miraidon. They'll make good electric moves, but you gotta be a special legendary or mythical first. Otherwise, they don't gaff. Great Neck. It sounds like it's Land Before Time name. Littlefoot would go up to Paradox Raikou and be like, "It's Great Neck!" Long Johnson. Because their Littlefoot's a long neck. So that's already taken. Physical fighting is also significantly better than special fighting. That's another good one, yeah. I mean, fighting finally got Aura Sphere, which can be pretty clutch, but that's pretty much the only one I can think of. Vacuum Wave. I kind of wish Vacuum Wave... What? First you vacuum, and then you wave. Focus Blast. Does Focus Blast count? I don't know if I'm counting Focus Blast. Unless you're Raichu Y. Or unless you're every opponent I ever fight in Champions. Focus Blast Mega Lucario. That was some bullshit. I'm still pissed about that. I could not believe with my 2 eyes. I cannot believe with my 2 eyes that I'm sitting at 22k plus. Harvey's lucky he has such a charming song, otherwise I would not put this song on here just because it's Harvey's theme. Blue Nidoran male. Purple Nidoran female. They'd have to do... I mean, the color swaps could be interesting, but I feel like they'd have to do What could they do for Nidoking and Queen? Oh, I forgot Aurasphere got hit. I totally forgot about that. I mean, I feel like it's less about Aurasphere and more about the amount of Pokemon that get it. Like, Aurasphere is learned by a lot of really good clutch Pokemon. Sometimes I think they allow too many Pokemon access to good moves like that, and then they have to nerf it. When they're not signature moves. I'm gonna be really interested. Man, if we're getting 300 new Pokemon, chat, which I'm not over that. If we are allegedly getting 300 plus new Pokemon. We're gonna get a ton of new moves then, right? How many new signature moves are we gonna get? Yeah, I don't think Golden-Go deserved that nerf. I really don't think Golden-Go deserved that nerf at all. Slade was about to play. I wish I could have some Britney music on the playlist. That'd be great. I know, Shanala. It's like, can that really be true? Like, 300 is such a big number. Yeah, Make It Rain now goes down by 2. 2 special attack instead of 1 stage. Yeah, I think it was unnecessary, and I've seen most people agree with that. It feels like they hit Dango just for no reason. Very sad. Largest amount of new Pokemon. It's 5? Is 5 the largest? I think 5 was the largest. 156 new Pokemon in Gen 5. See, that's such a small number. And Gen 5's Pokedex feels huge. I don't know if Golden-Go is still... I don't know what it's sitting at in doubles right now, but you don't run into very many of them in singles. It's annoying because, like, is Champions ever gonna fix, you know, are they gonna go back in and tweak things, or is it just nerfed forever? .55 accuracy, so it would have been unusable. The smallest Dex, wouldn't it be Kalos? Isn't the smallest Dex Kalos? Yeah, most of the Golden-Go's I see in singles are running Nasty Plot just to compensate. I've actually seen a few that forgo Make It Rain. I mean, Steel Ghost is still phenomenal typing. Steel is one of the best types in the whole game, and Ghost can give you so much immunity. What is Onyx's form gonna look like? Of all the Pokemon we discussed from the alleged leaks, it's Onyx that I keep coming back to. Like, what are they gonna have Onyx evolve into? Yes, that's true as well. Good as gold is a very good ability. One might even say elite. Yeah, is it gonna be like a sea serpent? Is it gonna be underwater? Is it gonna be crystal like everybody wants? Hello. Hello times 2. Be made of bubbles. What if it's like covered in barnacles? It's like the underside of a ship or something. What, is it gonna behave like an eel in Mario 64 or something? Alternate Evos, yes, I did see that. Bubble Buddy Onyx. It's Bubble Buddy! Also, Zweilous, or Zweilous, Zoelius, whatever your preferred pronunciation is. That's another interesting one. Like, what is alternate Hydreigon gonna look like? Hopefully they do a better job than they did Iron Jugulus. If the Salandit evolution isn't, like... I'm kind of scared about that one. It better be as over the top as Salazzle. Otherwise, don't even try me. Don't even joke, lad. Yeah, I definitely prefer the Scarlet Paradoxes. Chad Salamander. I don't know why, like, what's wrong with me, but every single one of these I kind of picture in, like, a pirate kind of attire. We've gotta get a new pirate Pokemon. Zweilous. Iron Treads is a rice cooker. Seriously, I love Donphan. But I think we could have sufficed with Great Tusk. We're Nidoran male. It's not really relevant to me. I'm taking whatever shiny the game gives me. The target is just the preferred one that I want. Honestly, if I counted anything, it would have been Nidoran female encounters, because that's a 1%. Ooh, banger song. I gotta boot up Platinum one of these days and go back and do the Frontier stuff. This is such a great song. What's up, everybody? Iron Chungus. Yeah, FireRed still betraying. We are approaching triple odds. I would eventually love for Pokemon Champions to get some sort of single-player Frontier type system. Because you have all those characters in the game that you can't even battle. They show up for cutscene. Like, hello, I'm cutscene lady. Pokemon Quest. What's up, Drumsticks? Oh, it's such a fun song. This battle theme is so much fun. I'd love to see them remix this in Champions. I wish they would do that. It sucks because they're never bringing back Battle Frontier stuff, chat, so I'll never get to hear this song in a modern Pokemon game. It's like lost media. Never to be seen again. Yeah, if they do, I'll have to pay for it. Yeah, Champions, sometimes I have good days in Champions, and sometimes I have atrocious days. I don't even think there's many BDSP remixes that were even that good. Like, why would I rather just not listen to the original Diamond and Pearl or Platinum OST? Not even the soundtrack was giving. Which I think Let's Go has a few nice remixes in Let's Go's defense. Like the Vermilion City remix. Super charming. If you're not Gen 1, they don't care. It feels like extra love was crafted for the Gen 1 songs. You're like, eh, this was just Gen 4, who gaff? Not me. New Pikmin 4 DLC for Switch 2, when, Miyamoto? When? That you refused to buy? Fair. You didn't miss much. I mean, it was nice getting shiny Arceus, Shaman, and Darkrai. But you can't even get Darkrai or Shaman anymore. If you were to go and pick up Diamond Pearl... BDSP... What? Diamond Pearl. Shining Pearl or Brilliant Diamond, you couldn't even get those shiny anymore because the events are over. Yeah, let's not hope Pikmin 5 has a release date of like 10 years from now. Simple Beam Audino. I love when somebody uses Pokemon that are like Audino and you immediately know you're in for something troublesome. You know that their third eye is way too open. I have not played Pikmin 3 yet. I loved 4. I thought 4 was great. I, in fact, just put my Bulborb Nendroid back on my monitor stand tonight. It's got magnetic Pikmin that hang on to it. It's very cute. Minimize. People that run Minimize, somebody hurt them. If you're running Minimize in Pokemon Champion, something went deeply, deeply, terribly wrong. A no-death mode for Pikmin. I mean, you can rewind time in 4 if you have any accidents. No, the worst is when you see a Pathra with Clefable. That's how you know you're in for a bad, bad, bad time. Stored Power is such an annoying cheese strat. Makes me sad that Clefable's used for such evil. She should have been strong enough to function as a strong special attacker on her own right. Except she's kind of like worse Togekiss in some ways. If you see Overquill, you know you're in trouble. You know some bullshit's about to go down. Yes, all the annoying poison Pokemon, exactly. Dragalge, Pex. My team that I think I'm gonna put Gengar back on the team, but I also want to run Sneasler, and now I'm like, well, wait a minute. 2 poison types might be too much. We'll play some more champions next week. It always works out for them too. You notice that? If your opponent goes for Minimize, you immediately miss the next turn. Like, there's no justice. The game rewards them for using Minimize. No justice in the world. I'm still salty over that Quick Claw Glaceon. That was some absolute bullshit. Hopefully we don't run into any more Quick Claw users. Blitzcleek. That really is like just the bottom of the barrel. You got people using Quick Claw. Hey, Nick, thanks for the 10 bucks! And the kind words. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We gotta keep the grind up. We gotta keep going. Oh, you're gonna get the Malamar badge? Oh, you're a brave soul. Good luck. Very good luck to you. I did call it too. That was the worst part. Yeah, I mean, Nidoran continues to betray, but we're big chillin'. We're hanging out. Baton Pass is just very difficult to stop. Even if you know it's coming, it can still be hard to stop the package from being delivered. Ooh, Xurkitree GX, that's fun. I miss the Ultra Beasts. A Rangaroo and Torkoal, the dastardly combo. I think Meowscarada is a really hard Pokemon to pick against, because especially when most of them are Scarfed, it's so hard, because they're just gonna outspeed you. Hey, Ultimate Pokefan, thank you for the raid. What's up, everybody? Chomper. Is that a Land Before Time reference, perhaps? Unlimited bacon, but no shinies, or infinite shinies and FireRed, but no shinies? Yes. Yeah, I was just talking about Littlefoot earlier, that's funny. We said, Raging Bolt's name in Land Before Time verse would be Great Nick. we were talking about electric Pokemon. How there are a lot of really good electric Pokemon moves that are signatures. So, Raging Bolts, Thunderclap, Plasma Fists with Zera, Electro Drift, Miraidon. Ah, the stars. That's a good question. I can't remember. I hope Gen 10 has some, like, Dex progress and stuff that... I like the way they did the Pokedex in Scarlet Violet. Yeah, Volt Tackle. That's true, too. Only Pikachu can have that. Wow, they sold the Flareon within 20 minutes of it being for sale. Somebody wanted that Flareon. Oh, an iguana. It sounds like we're gonna get a Kimono Dragon. But that's not quite an iguana. Similar, but not the same. Gekwa. Je ne sais quoi. Electro Ball. The leopard geckos. Those guys are funny. I like the little geckos with the cute little tongue. They're like real life Yoshis. I'm almost thinking that might be what Onyx's form is gonna turn into, chat. What if he's gonna be like an eel? I'm kind of scared about Gorbis. Are they gonna, is it gonna be another Clamperl evolution, or is it gonna be like alt forms, regional forms of Untail and Clamperl? Komodo dragons are no joke, chat. I remember seeing a video one time of one eating an entire deer. Don't trifle with them. Put the Clamperl in the bag. Another snake Pokemon. We still don't have any forms for Arbok or Seviper, which is sad. I mean, not even Superior has a form yet. Sandaconda has a G-Max. Anyone else? Oh, it's not real, Mimikyu. There's been people putting AI edits out. None of those are real. Don't worry. If you're seeing any supposed images, chat, they're fake. Just FYI. Don't fall for their lies. No Snakemon has impressed you yet? Arbok is probably my favorite. I don't know, who's the best snake Pokemon, chat? Arbok's just a classic. You'd think there'd be more snake Pokemon than there actually is. The silliest Cobra. Does Zygarde count? Can we count Zygarde? Okay, I don't agree with Google telling me Electros. That's an eel. I don't think Dragonair counts. That's a dragon. Dragons are not snakes. Milotic is not a snake. Okay, I think Google's confused. I don't think they have the right idea. If Rayquaza count? I feel like that's stretching it a little bit. Snake joke. Zygarde, yeah. Snake Zygarde's my favorite. But overall favorite snake would definitely be Arbok, I think. I want more Chinese dragon Pokemon. I don't think we have enough. It's Indonesia, isn't it? Are we gonna get a new shark Pokemon for Winds and Waves, chat? I've been thinking about that. Is it time for another Sharky? I feel like Carvana would be a fun Pokemon to give a alternate evolution of a regional. Origin Giratina. Indonesia has many famous snakes. Let me look. I like Indonesia's flag. Ooh, they have some pythons. King Cobra. Pavon Spitting Cobra. That sounds nasty. The reticulated python. Yeah, they got some snakes, chat. They got some snakes. Burmese python, Russell's viper, Oriental rat snake, the brown tree snake, carpet python. That's where this snake. Okay, I want this one, chat. This one. Him right here. The green tree python. He looks nice. I think I had a children's book as a little baby with these snakes in it. Here, we could start from the top. Which one should they make a Pokemon of, chat? The King Cobra. The Burmese python is cool. Ooh, crate. Banded crate. Oh, look at this one. He's got a little flower. So cute. Carpet python. Man, look at the camouflage on that snake. Don't step on him. Ooh, the yellow-bellied sea snake. That would be a great Pokemon. That's a good one. The yellow-bellied sea snake. No photo for that friend. The yellow-lipped sea crate. That one's very colorful. Oh, this one's colorful too. The mangrove snake. More pythons. Ooh, look at that tough customer. Got the big fangs out. The white-lipped pit viper. Some of these have awesome names. I really appreciate whoever named the checkered keelback. Oriental wolf snake. Any animal that's named after a wolf is not to be trifled with. Wolf spiders, wolf snakes. Ooh, that one's fun. Black and white. This viper mocks you when you look at it. Okay, we got specifically got some sea ones. Oh, look, it even says in Japan. It has a name in Japan. Blue coral snake, that would be a good choice. Lots of pit vipers. That guy's pretty. The beauty rat snake, it's so beautiful. Wow, there's a ton! There's so many! More snee snakes. Ooh, Asian vine snake. Look at the big eyes on that guy. Ron Gersma? Wow, there's a lot. 1 out of 42. Load 120 more. Oh my god, this place. Whoa, look at this guy. Oreo Cryptophis? They call him Oreo for short. Oh my god. What is that one? Extinct? There are no... That's just how it ends. This looks like Wiglet. Ooh, that one's cool. It looks like he looks like a Razor gamer. Okay, so needless to say, chat, they have lots of snakes. They have lots of snakes. Needless to say. They're definitely gonna pick one of those to make a Pokemon of, right? There were lots of interesting colors and choices there that they could pick from. Yes, thanks for watching Snake Stream. Is Silcobra and Sandaconda, are they based off of like a UK snake? I don't even know. An eel. Axolotls. Booper knows something about being an axolotl. A ton of feline species. Yeah, we'll probably get a new cat Pokemon. We'll probably get a new cat Pokemon. Yeah, you're right. I should probably skip this. A snake is a pseudo-legendary. Yeah, they could even do like, you know, like, what's the big snake from like God of War? There's like snake world eaters and stuff like that that they could pick from. Water cat. They could do a fishing cat. I think a fishing cat Pokemon could be really fun. Like, it could get into the water and secure the fish. The world serpent. Yeah, the world serpent. A bear cat. Yeah, it's got like a big long name. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Liepard. I've been waiting for them to do something with Liepard. Yes, that's the full name. I'd love to see another Pokemon that's like the size of a kaiju. That would be an interesting thing to see. They should have something like Subnautica. What's the big guy in Subnautica? He's like the dragon, the sea dragon Leviathan. Oh, there were two Leviathan. There's plenty of famous Leviathan monsters. The Great Leviathan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Although he's kind of lame. Yeah, the Reaper Leviathan. Imagine you're diving under the water with your Psyduck and all of a sudden Oh, you got a Ghastly? Nice. We don't have a flying fish Pokemon, do we? We know for sure, like, absolutely 100% we're gonna get a bunch of new fish Pokemon. Oh, Pygmy Seahorse? That would be fun. Behold, my great Leviathan! Mantine. Barely have squids. Yeah, we have Skrelp, Dragalge, and then Horsey, Seadra, and Kingdra. Which Kingdra hasn't gotten anything in forever. My boy Kingdra consistently gets ignored. It makes me very sad, chat. It makes me very sad. Yeah, Dragonair's too friendly looking. If I saw Dragonair in the water, I'd be like, oh hey, it's Dragonair. I wouldn't be like, oh my god, what is this? Oh, a Bearcat Animal Cafe at an animal cafe. Probably gonna get a ton of new bird Pokemon. In Gen 9, we got several. We got Quaxly's entire line. Quattrell, Kilowattrel, Squawkabilly, Flamigo, Bombardier, Pheasantipity. Lots of birds. Stone Churner. Made out of Lego. That's what they should do next. Just instead of like Gary or whatever, just make a giant Stone Churner. Cockatoo Pokemon. This is a remix of Fear Factory from Donkey Kong Country. It's called Fear Factory 80s Retro Wave, if you want to look it up. Stone Churner, but he's unemployed. Why can't I picture Stone Churner in like a regular office with a little tie going to work? Time to clock in. Clock in at my job at the Stone Factory. Traditional dogs, cats, rodents, and bugs, of course. Yeah, Bombardier is a piece of shit. You're minding your own business and then all of a sudden it swoops down, like... Go away. I guess we already have a bird, a lizard, and a dog. For the start, as far as the starters goes. We've already got a few common Pokemon animals ticked off the list. Wonder what the regional normal type / mammal is gonna be. Who's gonna be the Lechonk of Gen 10? Why isn't Starmie a shiny? Starmie's just here for Illuminate. Actually, you know what? Plock has gotten me claimed a few times. We're gonna skip Plock. How about... Jungle Group. Bombardiers ever wiped out a small town. They are awfully aggressive. I would love a capybara Pokemon. How is a capybara Pokemon? Like, how does that not exist? That would be such a slam dunk. Beloved by millions. Bidoof is the closest, yes. But Bidoof is not Cappy. I want to see a Rock Hyrax, chat. Rock Hyraxes are delightful little freaks. They push out. That's awesome. Cappies are great. I want to go and find a serene spring full of the capybara Pokemon and a hot spring full of oranges. Make my dream come true, Game Freak. What's an animal that they haven't done yet that we're still waiting for? Because we finally got a dolphin and Palafin in Gen 9. That was like the big one where it's like, wow, it took 9 gens to get a dolphin. My hand is a dolphin. Yeah, this is another Donkey Kong Country song. Jungle Groove. The jungles be groovin'. It is nothing but non-stop bangers. Also, heads up chat, ads are gonna play, but I'm gonna lower my desk and have a sit. So you won't miss much. I actually played Donkey Kong Country through the port on the Game Boy Advance. That's where I ended up playing those games for the first time. I had a friend who had an SNES as a kid, but I can't remember all the different games we played. Alright. 3278. Bummer. A wombat? That would be amazing too. Wombats are very funny guys. A hummingbird. There's so many different hummingbirds they could pick from. We should have got a ruby-throated hummingbird in Unova. Alright, let's keep going. More hybrids of animals. Yeah, I would love some, like, Gen 1 Lickitung Kangaskhan type creatures where what kind of animal is it? You're not really sure. Even Slowpoke, I feel like, qualifies as that. Like, it's hippo-esque, but it's still so cartoony. A Wolverine Pokemon. We need a honey badger. What Pokemon game is overrated and one that's overhated? I don't know, I don't think it's hated, but not enough people played new Pokemon Snap. I thought that was a really delightful game, and like nobody played it. As far as overrated, I could think of a few different things. A possum. A possum Pokemon would be very cute. Not enough people hate Kalos. Puzzle League. Puzzle League was the one N64 game I never played. The DVD board games. That seems like it might be pushing it a little bit. You done on an SO is so short. I gotta try it at some point. Another lemur Pokemon. Not happy with Grafaiai. What if we got a Pokemon that was like an inflatable, like, bed that you'd get to sleep on your pool? I'm trying to think of what kind of wacky inanimate object Pokemon we're gonna end up getting. Got a Cherubi. Every time I play PLA, I think about Cherubi. Which, if you're curious what that means, when PLA first came out, when Legends Arceus first came out, there was a bug in the game that made Cherubi uncatchable. Which I did not know at the time. I went out and sought it for my living dex. So I spent like 40 minutes, I'm like, you know, something's not right here. A sunscreen Pokemon. Finally, a Stanley Cup Pokemon. A pool noodle. Toilet. King Gambit already exists. Oh. Hee 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 hee. Or Mega for Alligator, honestly, take your pick. A scuba gear Pokemon? See, that's thinking like Game Freak. I could see them doing something like that. Or they turn Rotom into like some scuba gear so you can breathe underwater. My favorite anime like goofy thing is when they pull out that like breather thing, but it's not attached to any air. They just like put it in their mouth and all of a sudden they can breathe underwater even though it's not attached to oxygen. 3,300. A seaweed Pokemon. A Bidamon. Now we're thinking outside the box, chat. Yeah, that seems like a bad idea to have Rotom as scuba gear, considering, yes, it is an electric type. Good call. Maybe that is their logic. A mousetrap Pokemon? That could be fun. Of course, when you say mousetrap, I think of Mousetrap, the game. I remember I got Mousetrap for my birthday when I was a little kid. Another Sharkmon. I think it could be possible, yes. Definitely. A lava Pokemon. Move over, Slugma. Yeah, Mousetrap was fun. I have fond memories of it. A lava shark. See, that would be a secret covert reference to Shark Boy and Lava Girl, so that would be an instant 10 out of 10. New favorite. You ruined my dream journal! Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled! Kecleon evolution? I still can't believe Kecleon is in ZA. Like, every time I think about that, I'm like, whoa, that's weird. The deep lore explanation of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I might have seen it. I can't quite remember it. A lava spider. You'd either be great friends or terrible rivals with Centiskorch. Mixed Nutsmon. Game Freak, hire this chat. Now we're getting some truly sublime ideas. Now let me pick a different playlist. I'm bored. Okay. Scorchipede. He made reality his dreams. Good for him. It kind of does sound like an appropriate song for the power plant, doesn't it? Abandoned mountain bike Pokemon. I don't have much faith after there wasn't a spooky thing in Scarlet Violet, but can we get like a spook back in Gen 10? They got plenty of time to put a spook in there. Now is the time for spook. Seriously, just make like one out of the way, like underwater cavern and have it be kind of creepy. That's all I need. That's it. I don't need much. I'm a humble booper. That would be cool. Yeah, FireRed's holding out on me. Can't believe it. Oh, man. Yeah, next week, chat, we'll do more FireRed LeafGreen. And we'll do some champions. And then the week after next is Safari Week. We're coming up on Safari Week soon. What FireRed's problem is. Again, I got Charmander. 4557 is great. It's just ever since then it's been a sadness factory. Oh, I hope you can get out in time, Cam. Yes, we're gonna have to leave the power plant and go to the Safari Zone in LeafGreen. So it'll be a LeafGreen Safari Zone. Which, I mean, if you look at my history in LeafGreen, that's probably the best bet, right? Like, do I really want to take FireRed out for a spin? No. It hasn't earned the right. It hasn't earned the privilege. FireRed could go crazy. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I mean, Scyther would be sick. I'd love to get Scyther. Huh, I could just hold the back triggers and run. Why haven't I been doing that? I honestly wish I was shiny hunting the power plant in FireRed, because then we would run into Electabuzz and have a shot at Electabuzz, which would be so cool. My Switch 2 gets turned off all the time. My Switch 2 is where I play most of my games, so FireRed's getting closed all the time. It doesn't get left over in sleep mode. Hope I get shiny Pikachu. We'll see. We'll see who it ends up being. Elekid is the worst shiny of all time, and my opinion has not changed. My opinion has not changed. Hoping for Magneton. Magneton would be fun to have some steel typing on the team. Always fun to play Gen 1 and have Steel Magnemite actually in the game. Garchomp isn't even near the worst shiny. There are so many worse shinies that are barely able to tell it all. Hoping for Magneton. I am a known Magnezone fan. I mean, of course Magnezone doesn't exist yet because it's Gen 3, but you know what I mean. Semi-Seer. I'm serious, chat. Elekid is the worst shiny of all time. And you could maybe make a good case for a few babies, like Igglybuff, too. If I get Pikachu, will I evolve it? Yeah, we'll evolve it. Kanto Zapdos, also another brutal one. Gen 1 has quite a few. Seal Dugong, I feel like you could make an argument for. 33333. 3334. Tranquil does have a bad shiny. Moldy green variety. I could never say Gengar, because Gengar, in this game, if you shiny hunted Gengar, chat, you would tell. You could tell. Gengar's shiny used to be a lot more noticeable in 2D. It's only when they started doing 3D games where you really could not tell Gengar was shiny anymore. Nidoran, she's back. Yeah, if you get it, if you evolve it into a Gengar, you'll be able to tell, I promise. Tranquil sticks out because of Pidove and Unpheasant have good shinies, and then there's Green. Gen 5 is a lot of stinky shinies. I mean, every gen has at least a few. But Gen 5's got a lot. Yeah, Paldean Tauros, they did not cook. Which is a shame because the rest of the Paldean forms are all great. Like Wooper, Toad's-Cool, Toad's-Cruel, Wiglet, Wugtrio. Like all the other forms are great shinies. So what happened? Gengar favorite Mega Shiny. It's a nice one for sure. I'm bringing Mega Gengar back, chat, on the Champions team. It's been too long. Do you need to play Black and White before you play Black and White 2? I would say you'll have a much better experience if you do. A lot of characters are aged up, and returning characters you won't have as much affection for if you didn't play Black and White first. It's a great time. It's a great time. I'd love to go back and play through Gen 5 without any... If I could erase my memory and play it again, that would be fun. It's just so full of little details and just fun. Just fun. The season system is a lot of fun. So many different and unique Pokemon. A lot of unique environments that we've never seen in a Pokemon game until then. Hey, I mean, never too late to go back and play them. Oh, it's definitely not the same as if you played them when you were a kid, for sure. Like, if I went and played Banjo-Kazooie right now, would I have a good time? Yeah, probably. Would it hit the same as if it did if I played it when I was a kid? No. But especially in the case of Gen 5, like, I think it's some of the best aged Pokemon games ever. They still look great. The story is charming. The characters are fun. The region's a lot more interesting than Sinnoh was. Faraway Island Mew. I do wonder when we're gonna get Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I'm always down to play Gen 3. Always a good time. Yeah, I've seen a lot of... Whenever we've discussed this, some people have been like, next Pokemon Day, and I'm like, I hope it isn't that long. I hope it's not that long. Sheesh. I mean, they don't have anything else coming out this year. Next Pokemon Day is gonna be a crazy one, chat. I think that's when we're truly gonna get our first decent look at Gen 10 at Winds and Waves. That's all the way in February, so we've got a ways to wait. Yeah, they need something for Christmas, that's true. If they held off on Emerald, that would be very lame. Why is it like pulling teeth from these people? We want to play your old games, we'll pay money for them, you'll make like $80 million in 2 weeks, it's free real estate. And they're like, no. Looking at leaks? Well, that's all they are. They're leaks. There's no real pictures or anything. We still don't even know if any of that's going to be true or not. 3365. I know, the 300 number is crazy. Okay, so I looked it up, chat. Possible date. Ruby and Sapphire were released in Japan on November 21st, 2002. Maybe then. Maybe for the anniversary of when they first released Ruby Sapphire? Question mark? November? You can be shiny hunting Groudon for Christmas. I'm giving Santa a Groudon for Christmas. Actual virtual console releases and not NSO. NSO would have sucked so bad. I mean, like I said, it's free real estate. It's free money. If you're still shiny hunting with Professor Oak at Christmas time, something has gone terribly wrong. Astronomically bad odds. People say to buy a lottery ticket when you're lucky, but what do you do when you're really, really, really unlucky? Cry? Buy a lucky rabbit's foot or something? Yeah, this is Kirby in Forgotten Land. Invasion at the House of Horrors. I've already been thinking of some hunts we can do for Halloween time this year. I always like to do some fun Halloween hunts. It's the Arby's witch. She got me. Don't get out of bed. Learn knot tying. Hey, it's a useful skill. Man, Tina was such a journey. Tina was such a journey. Oh, we could do like Lavender Tower and FireRed or LeafGreen and maybe hunt for like Ghastly. Could be one we could do. I'm sure there's some ghost Pokemon I haven't gotten via Masuda or in like ZA. $56 plus K. Oh. That's the stuff nightmares are made of. I could end up getting Cubone. Cubone's pretty Halloween too, honestly. Yeah, coughing, a poison type. That could work as well. Probably will end up doing Ghastly. That would be fun. Catch a Jumbo, Pumpkaboo, or Gorgeist. Halloween / Mother's Day. And then, of course, every year I do Snommas, which is a stream on Christmas Eve night where I shiny hunt Snom. And last year we had the Wheel of Snom, where every, what was it, every hour I would spin a wheel to see what game I would shiny hunt Snom in. I ended up getting shiny Snom in Masuda and Shield, and I got it in Scarlet. That's awesome. What are the ghoulies could we hunt? Would be if Gen 3 was out by then, who'd be a good target in Gen 3? Mount Pyre, Duskull, Shuppet. Dude, getting shiny Shuppet. Suppet. Shuppet. Just Shuppet. Ooh, Chimecho. Chimecho would be a fun one. That's a very rare encounter, if memory serves. Yeah, is it 1%? I was thinking it's either 5 or 1%. It is psychic, but it has the feel and the vibe, doesn't it? Bit of a spooky Pokemon, maybe, perhaps. Oh, actually, you know who I need, chat, for the living Dex? I need Spiritomb. What game would I want to get Spiritomb from? I'd have to think about that. I still need Spiritomb. PLA. Not Legends Arceus. Sword Shield. I have a few options. I'd have to think about it. Where I'd want to get Spiritomb from. Yeah, Spiritomb's been in many recent games. Somebody at Game Freak's looking out for Spiritomb. I have a shiny Spiritomb figure in my computer tower. It's great. Mega Bronzong. They should have given us Mega Bronzong. Real. Benjamin Bronzong again. Our Chaladon will have a friend. Let's be buildings together. I saw a really cool fan art Fakemon design of like I can't remember if it was Mega or Gigantamax, but it took Stakataka and basically made it into a fortress. It was very cool. The impenetrable fortress of Stakataka. Ooh, one of my favorite Coliseum songs. Stagatopolis. Pelipper is friend to many. What a guy. What a pelican. I really thought there'd be more rain teams running around in Champions, but we did not end up running into that many of them. Frickin' Belly Bowl. There's Cramorant, whose gimmick is to have either Arrokuda or Pikachu in its mouth and then eat it. Alright, 22.4k and 3,400, chat. Probably get another 100 in here. And on 35. Why doesn't the Pikachu in its mouth electrify the stupid bird? Yeah, unfortunately a few of my figures did break from my shelf collapsing. Actually, one of them was in fact Pelipper. I have successfully glued them though, but it sucks that it had to happen in the first place. I ordered my replacements from IKEA. IKEA's gotta send me some more of those rubber stoppers. Yeah, Cramorant is like... What if Pelipper was really shitty? They occupy too much of the same space. I mean, I like Cramorant. He's a funny guy, but I don't think its stats or its typing are really that interesting at all. Non-existent kneecaps. What'd Pelipper do? Why you wanna bust his non-existent kneecaps? Yeah, I would have ordered replacements longer ago if I had known IKEA even offered such a service. So pro tip, chat. If you have any IKEA furniture and you need a spare part or something, you can just order them for free. It swallowed your dove hole. My condolences. Yeah, pelicans are neat. They're cool animals. They're more interesting than seagulls, that's for sure. They need to make a capybara Pokemon, chat, so that we can recreate that, Let me see if I can find it. Aw, the tweet's gone. Surely somebody has it. Here. It's the pelican trying to eat the cappy. Not being successful, of course. In fact, I'm not really sure what this pelican is really thinking here at all. Look at them. The cappy, those look like little babies. Trying to eat a cappy baby. Look, you can get a... you get a cross-stitch version of the events that transpired. So we just need a capybara Pokemon. And then we can famously recreate this with Pelipper. Yeah, the pelican in the police car. He's been arrested for his crimes. Yeah, pretty big misjudgment from the pelican there. Terrakion's up next. Good luck. This song is one of my favorite Pokemon songs. Peony's theme is underrated. Nobody ever talks about this song. Here comes the best part. This is the best part of the song. So good! This song is so good. It's such a unique song, too. No other Pokemon song that sounds like it. When can I get this song in Champions, guys? When's this banger getting added? Every time Pokemon experiments. I kept saying experience. Experiments with music styles, it always hits. Like Electro Swing. Like, whoever thought we'd get a Pokemon Electro Swing song? And then it slaps. Oh, Coliseum's got some bangers. Yeah, they'll add it to the membership. Only paying customers get new music. Can't have new music for our non-paying plebs. Oh, but that's me. I want new music. Ooh. That's true, Dragoon. Like, I can't think of the last time I've added, like, any town themes to my playlists. Like, we haven't gotten a Driftvale City in a hot minute. Not only are horror fans punished with NSO, but they're punished by the fact that it's only Gale of Darkness available right now. They put out the sequel game before they added Coliseum, and they've never explained why. It's so funny how Nintendo, like, truly doesn't give a single shit. They could care less. They don't give a single fuck. Yeah, sure, let's just throw out Gale first. Okay. Yeah, Coliseum music. I feel like it'd be a cold day in Giratina's Distortion World before that ever happened. But yes, I would love that. No trades enables equals no purchase. Yeah. I mean, I don't pay for higher NSO. I don't want to. It's too much money. I remember when you didn't have to pay for online back in the day. Wasn't that long ago. Yeah, Champ's monetization sucks. Of course, it's just like Pokemon Go, where they force you to pay if you want more slots, which, that just sucks. They pay after they force you to pay after they inconvenience you. Again, I think they could have totally gotten away with a big cosmetic store. Because obviously they want to make money. Fine. Do it through cosmetics. Why do you have to pull this, like, Pokemon Go mobile game garbage on me? Yes, make a problem and sell a solution. Precisely. They're very good at that. They're very good at that. Unite's the worst for monetization. I don't doubt you. If we're talking about the most predatory monetized Pokemon game, if it's not Unite, it's Pogo. And if it's not either of those, it might be Champions. Or not Champions, Pocket. See ya, Yeti, have a good one. Yeah, they're rentals. If you do pay for Pokemon Champions and you've decided you're done paying, they take them all away from you. Zard Y physical? What are they running? Flame charge for the speed? There were a few Charizards that went for that, I noticed in the last Championship. They never Mega Evolved and they just died. I figured they were Charizard X though. Don't tell me why they're running Flame Charge. You can shiny hunt in Coliseum and Gale of Darkness, and some of the shinies are very unique looking. Scizor is more of like a gold color, those games. It's very cool. Oh, you had to move like 50 Pokemon. What a pain in the ass. See, they're just trying to inconvenience you so you keep paying for it. Sucks. I make sure to get rid of a lot of my crappy temporary Pokemon. I just don't have the space because I ain't paying. I mean, it sucks too, because I would like the extra music. Having more music would be nice for, like, streaming content purposes, but it's too much. It's just like Pocket, where, you know, maybe if it was $5 a month, sure. But it's not. Yeah, all the garbage Cherish Ball Mons, I just get rid of them. I have no interest in any of them, so I just get rid of them. All they do is clog up my boxes. You have an Excel file to organize your Pokemon Go Pokemon. Oh my goodness. See, that's a game design failure there. If you're having to do that in a third-party source, I mean, I haven't picked up Pogo since probably like 2022, and I can tell you, probably the same regurgitated events they've been playing past many years. Oh boy, shiny Mewtwo. Caught that in Pokemon Go like 7 years ago. Anyway. All while having precious location data taken and mined from you and sold to the highest bidder. Oh boy, shiny Pokemon raids! I sleep. Why not just X with Tough Claws? Yeah, that's bizarre. Charizard Y with that much. It's Pogo. The shiny stock is already at the floor. I don't think Pokemon Go should have ever been able to hook up with Pokemon Home in any way, shape, or form. Should have been solely self-contained. Don't get me started on having like shiny Zacian and Zamazenta in Pokemon Go, and yet I can't shiny hunt them in the mainline games. Community Day shinies are a joke. Most shinies in Pokemon Go. The odds are just too high. That's the way they keep people playing. Made you appreciate shinies more. I know. Listen, I'm not saying I agree with all the full odds crowd, but I do think there's a genuine discussion to be had about how unvaluable most shinies are. How they've become just too common. Also, why do they even call it Community Day anymore? Isn't it more community few hours? With how many shinies some people have in Pogo, I would be willing to bet many dollars that they do not remember a majority of them or where they came from. Especially Community Day ones. Reminder, my shiny living dex does not have a single Pokemon Go shiny on it. I don't need them to stain my living dex. Also, heads up chat, last ads of the night are gonna play. Probably not gonna miss anything. Speaking of Alola, I'm sure the Saudi government will do nothing but great things with all the location information you're giving them, chat. Nothing but great stuff, I'm sure. Always remember that every time you boot up Pokemon Go, chat. Always remember. The new company reinstate the features that Niantic removed? I don't think so. Like all the COVID era changes that they immediately ran back. Because again, people were not leaving their house. You're not good to Niantic / Scopely in your house, chat. Good for getting out there and giving them that sweet location data. That's why that happened. They tried to adapt for COVID, and as soon as that was over, that was it. Get your ass back out there and give them more location data. What a genius way to get that, by the way. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what Pogo's original intent was the entire time. I think Niantic has this like big AI thing they're using all the location data for. Have like a separate AI like company that they're feeding all this information in. Alright, we'll keep going a little bit longer, chat, but I'm... My God. At least I got my capture card working again. I almost wonder if my Switch 1 power cable is kind of going, because I unplugged it and replugged it back in, and all of a sudden it worked, so... I don't know what was up with that. That has been my Switch 1 power cable day one. It's a little dusty. It's a little worse for wear, but it's hanging in there. FireRed is indeed still struggling. I hate to see it. Yeah, I might have to get a new Switch 1 cable. Hopefully it's okay for now. This is the USB that plugs in. Honestly, chat, I have both my Switch 1 and 2 next to each other on my desk. I don't love the Switch 2 base, but it is so much better of a design than the Switch 1 base. The dock is awful. Trying to get the cables. It was difficult just to plug in the HDMI cable. There's like no room in there. And then you have to take the cable and like trail it out of the hole in the side of the box. Switch 2 cases, the dock is much, much, much better. Much better design. Alright, we're gonna get to 3,500, chat. We got a few shots left. Need to transfer my Whimsicott from Gold into Champion. I don't even think I can get a Sneasler with a ball. It's the only way to get it. PLA. You do outbreaks for the rest of the Hisui Pokemon in Scarlet Violet. That would have been a dream. Can't migrate everything to your Switch 2. I'm just happy I got the capture card. I might have to put up, I don't know if I want to keep my Switches on my desk. They do kind of take up a lot of space. I was thinking about maybe getting some sort of shelf that I could have on my Alex drawer. That's just IKEA. The IKEA Alex drawers are some of the most common desk drawers I come across. I have my controllers on the side of it that are held up by a little like Amazon kit that I got. That's where my Switch 2 Pro controller is out. My Bluetooth. Gotta maximize your space, chat. Yeah, it really sucks that they don't support cloud saves. It's so lame. We know their reasoning, and it's lame. So people don't, like, have multiple Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. Lame. Big lame. last few. Wait, he voices Bulby? That's incredible. I didn't even know that. Today I have learned. I would love to see them just do away with Pokemon Home, come up with something different and new. Not gonna happen. Just scan my Pokedex, guys. No, they want you to pay for the subscription. Slap, slap, slap. Clap, clap, clap. That was my sleeper activation phrase. Alright, one more. Tired of this, FireRed. I'm tired. Damn. 22.5k and 3,500. I'm so sad. 2,100 away from full odds, 3 times full odds. No! Alright, we'll do the champs check. Why not? We'll do the champs check. Pokebank was only $5 and they never deleted Pokemon. Used to have it so good. Alright, new Pokemon. New shiny. You could give me a Sneasler with a cool mark. Seriously. You could give me a Sneasler with a cool mark. Wait, what was that? Is the song like way too loud? Down. Yeah, $5 really is the sweet spot. I completely agree. I think $5 is the sweet spot for a lot of stuff. Wait, I got a Heavy Ball Vaporeon. That's my big get. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have any. Do I have poison tickets left? We could try poison. I got 2 poison tickets, chat. Sure, why not? Miss the $5 footlongs. Fast food being $5 billion now sucks so bad. Oh, did we get something? Heavy Ball G Slowbro. How can I hold all these heavy balls? Thanks, game. Alright, we'll go for one more poison ticket. Why not? And nothing. Whoa, Galarian Slowbro followed by Galarian Slowking. Got Quillfish the Sociable. Lamora the Sociable. Got a Heal Ball for... Great. What did I just say about clearing out Pokemon? See ya. Well, damn, chat. No shiny luck. No shiny luck for me. But we'll probably have more FireRed and LeafGreen on Tuesday to make up for no FireRed LeafGreen on Saturday, and then Champion Dynamax, chat. Does that sound good? Thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. Thanks for all the follows. Got a bunch of follows tonight. Appreciate that. Shout out to the YouTube viewers, the VOD watchers. Thanks for the super chat, the raid. Appreciate you all, chat. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll run this back surely next time. The shiny will appear, right? Yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday's gotta be the day. Congrats on the Avalug. Good night, chat. Bye!